through to Hardacre.
Yes, Mr. Keller. Mr. Keller wants this passed to London.
Okay.
Here you are, sir. Careful, the coffee is very hot.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Excuse me. Mrs. Eckman, Captain. Mr. Keller would like to fly as low as possible over the island.
Whispers, oh, such pretty lies. Don't believe her, for when you look into her eyes, love just isn't there. Brother, beware. Take care, my brother, take care. For the female of the species is deadlier than the male. The smile that made a dream begin clouds your vision. It's just the shadow of a dream that you're living in. She never cared. Beware, my brother, beware. For the female of the species is deadlier than the male. By walking streets you've never known, when the night comes, sitting in places that you go, hoping she'll be
tactics, both for your own interests and internationally. This tape contains all the information I have on the subject. I know you'll recognize the urgency and act on it immediately. I'd like to have seen you myself, but it's imperative that I stay here. Good luck, Hugh. Good morning.
Good morning. Lovely day, isn't it? Are you Mr. Wingard?
Yes.
Right. Silly, Mr. Wingard. Very silly. Okay.
Oh, poor Mr. Wingard.
Mr. Drummond, you want it on the phone.
Excuse me. You, Drummond, here. You have a call for me. Hello, John. Don't you ever take a day off? Oh, about half an hour then? Okay. All right, bye-bye.
I say, Drummond, doesn't your group at Lloyd's insure most of the Keller organization?
It's a nasty business, and it's going to cost us a great deal of money.
Well, it may sound ghoulish, but as it happens, it's going to make us a great deal of money.
Huh.
Phoenician Oil is almost certain to pick up Keller's concessions now. We've been after them for months, but Keller's always stood in our way. What is it, Peggy?
Time for your medicine.
Oh, Lord.
Can I get you a drink, Mr. Drummond?
Yes, have a drink. Ah, filthy muck. I think I'll have one, too.
No, Sir John?
No?
No.
Oh.
Mr. Drummond?
Later, perhaps.
Very well.
You're wasting your time. Peggy's a very well brought up girl. Father's a bishop. But in spite of her, I'm going to have a drink. They tell me you knew a fellow named David Wingard.
Yes, I still do.
Not anymore. He's dead.
Good heavens. How?
Killed in a shooting accident.
That doesn't sound like Wingard. He was a particularly careful man, especially about guns.
This was a harpoon gun. He was skin diving.
Oh, now I know there's something fishy. He couldn't swim.
What you've just told me confirms my own suspicions. Wingard worked for me, you know. Exploratory work on oil fields. 2 days ago, I got this cable from him. Imperative contact Henry Keller immediately, matter life and death. Cable whereabouts. Wingard.
Did you contact him?
Ever tried to contact a man like Keller? Ran his whole damn shooting match from that plane. I tried, but couldn't. Next thing I hear is this.
And you think that Wingard knew?
Well, he must have known something.
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
Well, you're involved in two ways. First, the insurance on Keller's plane. Second, your friendship with Wingard. I'd appreciate it if you could find out what happened.
Well, I'll try. Can I keep this?
It's time for the Phoenician board meeting, Sir John.
Right. It's a sick world, Hugh. Keller's dead. And because of it, do you know what I'll find round the Phoenician board table this morning? Nothing but a lot of happy, smiling faces.
Gentlemen. Please. Gentlemen. Sir John?
I say it's an obligation. No matter what has happened, Phoenician is committed to pay, and we shall have to do so.
£1 million? You'd seriously pay out £1 million of the shareholders' money when you don't have to? They'd boot you out of the next meeting if you did, and quite right too.
£1 million was the figure agreed, Bridgenorth. And anyway, why all the fuss? You know what the Samarkand oil concession means to us.
Exactly. If we don't clear $6 million net profit in the first 18 months, I'll resign.
And about time too. Now let's look at this situation realistically, shall we? 3 months ago, we, Phoenician Oil, were approached by the representative of an unknown private party who suggested that Keller's objection to merging his oil fields with ours could be overcome inside 6 months in exchange for a fee of £1 million. Now Keller's dead. The merger will go through and it needn't cost us a cent. And yet, 2 of our directors still want to pay out this $1 million. Why?
Because we have a contract. And when I make a contract, I stick to it.
Rubbish.
Yes?
The young lady's here to see you now, sir.
Thank you. Gentlemen, the other party's representative is here.
Good. Let's get on with it.
Good morning, Miss Eckman.
Good morning.
We have just been discussing what could be done about your proposition.
But there's nothing to discuss, I'm sure. Mr. Keller no longer opposes the merger. Now you merely have to pay our fee. Thank you.
We don't have to pay a cent. He didn't do anything. Keller's death was an act of God.
Our contract did not call on us to do anything, gentlemen, except prove that Mr. Keller's opposition would be withdrawn before a specified date. Well, it has been withdrawn.
She's absolutely right, you know.
Now listen, there's no reason whatsoever why we should take...
Gentlemen, I think we should take a vote. Those who feel that we are obligated to pay this fee should signify in the usual way. Those in favor of payment. Thank you. 4. Those against? 5. I also am in favor of paying. You see, Miss Eckman, we're deadlocked.
Very well, then. I shall convey your decision to my principal. And perhaps we can meet again tomorrow.
Yes, there's a good lass. And why not have him come up here himself? We'd all like to meet him.
I'm afraid that would be impossible. Good day.
Thank you, Miss Eckman.
Thank you.
It's a right little cracker, that one. Why can't we employ agents like her?
Item 5, gentlemen.
Hi, Uncle Hugh.
You're supposed to be in America.
Yeah, well, something came up.
What was she like?
Angry. So was her father.
You're not thinking of staying, are you?
Well, I live here. Remember?
Well, only when you're in London.
So, I'm in London. And it's good to be home. You are pleased to see me.
Oh, overwhelmed.
I mean, you haven't rented my room or anything, have you?
Well, that's a damn good idea. I wish I'd thought of it.
It's good to see you again, Uncle Hugh. What have you been up to?
Oh, this and that.
That?
Miss Ashenden, my nephew, Robert.
How do you do?
Hello, Miss Ashenden. Or may I call you...
Miss Ashenden will be fine.
Hey, look, if this is business or something...
We finished.
We have?
Well, then, maybe I should take the lady home.
That won't be necessary.
Well, we can't have you walking the streets alone.
I never do.
Hugh is driving me, aren't you, darling?
Good evening, sir.
Welcome home and good evening, Mr. Bridgenorth.
How did you get in? Who gave you that? What do you want? Think you can get round me, eh?
Can't I?
No.
How very disappointing. And I thought I'd found a real man in you, Mr. Bridgenorth.
Wait a minute. There's no need to be hasty. You could always try persuading me.
Do you think I could succeed?
Try. Nails are sharp.
Penelope.
Mr. Bridgenorth?
Could have been very nice, Mr. Bridgenorth. But now you're paralyzed. You can see and you can hear and you can feel. But you can't move and you can't talk.
Oh, poor Mr. Bridgenorth. You see, it is a nasty old drug she carries in her ring. It only lasts just a few minutes and doesn't leave any traces at all. Isn't that clever? The police will think you've committed suicide.
Penelope, take his feet.
Bye-bye, Mr. Bridgenorth.
Well, I have had men fall for me before, but never like this.
Good morning, Miss Eckman.
Good morning. Well, now, I have conveyed the news of your deadlock to my principal, but unfortunately he does insist that the contract must be honored and his fee paid. Oh, I see that our main objector is not here today. Well, in that case, perhaps, gentlemen, you would care to vote again?
I really don't think it's as simple as that. Pay the girl. Am I to take that as a proposal?
Sir John's right. Do pay her before someone else falls from a 15-story building.
I think we might strike Mr. Weston's last remark from the record. Those in favor of paying? You may tell your principal the money will be paid as per contract.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Signor Drummond, sir. You are Signor Drummond?
Yes, who are you?
Carlogio, sir. I was Signor Wingard's servant.
Come inside. Would you like a drink? I was sorry to hear about Senior Wingard.
Who you know? Who tell you?
Sir John Deadlier had a cable from the police at Castellamale.
The police, they're no good. When I tell them about the tape recording, they just laugh.
What tape recording?
All that morning, Signor Wingard talked into his tape machine. It's very important, he says. I come back from the market and find him dead. But there is no tape. There is only this.
Nothing else?
When the tape was pulled from the machine, this little piece was torn off.
And you brought these things to me because of this address?
Si, senor. The whole tape was to come to you. It was arranged by Signor Wingard before he died. Carlogio, he said to me, I want you to go to London with a very important package for Signor Drummond. You make sure you give it to him and nobody else. Now he's murdered, and the tape that was the package is gone. But still I come.
Made the ruler and the act. Made the ruler and the act.
There's not enough here to make any sense. I may want to fly back with you. See if I can find out what's going on. Where are you staying?
I stay with my cousin. Here is his address in Camden Town.
You want me to drive you?
Grazie. There's no need. I meet him. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, Carlogio.
Made the ruler and the act. Made the ruler and the act.
Oh, excuse me, please. Could you direct me to Montpellier Square?
I'm sorry, I'm a stranger.
Funny little man. To come all this way.
Yeah, and our job is to find out why.
We'll find out. Won't we, little man?
Do you have to play around with everything? Really now?
Made the ruler and the act. Made the ruler and the act.
What's an ack?
I don't know.
A ruler sounds indigestible enough, but an ack? Who ate them?
Shut up,
Made
Wayne.
the ruler and the act.
Uncle Hugh.
For goodness sake, stop calling me uncle.
You, old man.
Hugh is sufficient.
Hey, I was just wondering, are you going to be in tonight?
Why?
Just wondering.
Entertaining?
Kinda.
What kind of?
You know.
I'm simply trying to find out whether I should put the breakables away or not. Last time you had a party, it cost me a great deal of money.
Hey, no, nothing like that.
No large young men panting hotly all over the furniture.
Just me.
Well, try and get her out before daylight. I don't want the place to get a bad name. Who taught you to play?
Chess. Sir John. Check.
Well, he's a good teacher.
He's too careful.
Not bold enough in attack.
My boldness is a refinement of my own.
Well, it suits you. Check.
Ah, a bad move. Good evening, Mr. Drummond. And Miss Ashenden.
Good evening, Mr. Weston.
Does Sir John know that you're playing games with Mr. Drummond?
I'm sure he will in the morning.
Ah, not from me, dear lady. Not from me. Check.
I was sorry to hear about Bridge North.
Yes, that was most unfortunate. May I?
Do.
Did you know him well?
Only by reputation.
Excuse me, sir.
Your guess is here.
Perhaps we can finish it another time. Excuse me. No, my dear.
Shall we play another game?
Chess.
I'll take it home.
Yours or mine?
Yours. Robert's got company.
You lay a finger on me, Robert Drummond, and I'll bite it off.
Now, Brenda, stop playing hard to get.
I am hard to get. But it's worth the effort. I'd like another drink, please. I do all sorts of things when I'm tired. Specially bottled for Hugh Drummond, Esquire. I'd like to meet your uncle,
No, you wouldn't. He's old.
but I like older men.
Not that old.
I bet your uncle doesn't behave like this.
Oh, yes, he does.
Really? And him being so old, too.
He's got a good memory. Now, Brenda.
The door.
I know.
Aren't you going to answer it?
They'll go away.
I'll go. Might be someone fascinating. We could have a party.
Good evening. Does Mr. Drummond live here?
He does.
I have a package for him. Perhaps you'd be kind enough to see he gets it.
Oh, of course.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Satisfied?
It's for you.
Who's sending me cigars? It's for my uncle.
Can I have one?
What?
A cigar.
Of course not.
Why shouldn't women smoke cigars?
It's not ladylike.
They make me feel sexy.
Look like a fallen woman.
Well, I haven't fallen yet.
Let me give you a push.
Oh, no, I promised to stay out this evening, but you didn't need to shoot at me.
It was her cigar.
Catch your girlfriend, Robert. I think she's going to faint.
Hey, Brenda. Brenda. What shall I do with her?
Now put her on the bed and loosen her.
And put her on the bed. Your bed.
Smoke too much, these young girls. Hello?
This is Hugh Drummond. I'd like to see Mr. Boxer. Tonight. All right. I'm on my way.
Drummond is here.
Ah, send him in. Shoo, shoo. Come in, Hugh. Sit down. Nice to see you.
Hello, Boxer. I never did like those tourist beaches.
Oh. There. Is that better?
Instant vacations, huh?
Only sort I can get. I've been officially dead for 3 years. Want a drink?
You're a dead man. You're making an awful lot of money.
Well, even dead men have to live. Getting old, though. Only the clean trade interests me these days. Well, no more drugs or girls. A bank here, train there. All good, clean fun, and who misses it?
The insurance companies.
Not yours, though. Never yours. What's on your mind?
Old-fashioned murder.
Who? When?
Thanks. I don't want anybody killed. I want to find a killer.
Ah. Who's been killed?
Keller, a chap called Henry Bridgenorth, and David Wingard.
David? What, the David we knew in the army?
And tonight, I received a box of cigars. A 2-2 slug inside each one of them, and a very neat firing mechanism.
Yeah. Doesn't ring a bell. I'll have to check. I've got Hugh Drummond with me. We're old buddies. Anything I have is his. Yeah. He wants to know who killed a mutual friend, David Wingard, old Henry Keller, and a Mr. Bridgenorth. Yeah, also, who sent him a box of cigars, loaded ones.
Yes, sir.
We keep up-to-date records and everything. Well, you have to. Chicago, New York, Beirut, Hong Kong. Yeah, I've even got my own private hot wire to Moscow. And what we haven't got on file, we can get by teletype the same day.
Korea? You're a sentimentalist, Boxer.
Yeah, digging that tunnel was the only honest work I ever did in my life.
You were a lousy escaper.
We escaped, didn't we? Yeah?
We have records of Keller and Bridgenorth. Both accidents, it says here. Nothing on Wingard at all. The cigars were bought from the Old Gate bomb specialist by a bird. No information on the bird, except she was a looker.
That's it, Huey boy. I'll call you if I hear any more. Yeah, it sounds to me as if you're up against a lone wolf, and that can be rough.
Well, thanks a lot. And, stay alive, huh?
You too, Huey boy. Oh, ask the young lady to come down again, will you?
The young lady.
I think we're up to the back, darling. That's it.
What's the matter? Aren't the odds good enough for you anymore?
I want a word with you, my friend.
You're breaking me legs.
Yeah, that's exactly what I intend to do.
No, let me out! Let me out!
Who sent you?
A woman, some woman. She paid us. She told us to kill you and make it look like a mugging.
What woman?
I never saw her before. She contacted me and I got hold of the others. She never told us nothing about it. She just paid us and told us what to do.
I think I'll break your legs anyway.
And this guy's all I know. I never saw her before.
Better look after your friend. I think his feet are killing him.
Oh, what are you doing there?
Ah. Well, she decided she didn't want to go home. And she didn't want to... Well, I like sleeping on the couch.
Well, how is she?
Oh, she's fine. Asleep.
No, I'm not. Is this your Uncle Robert?
Uncle Hugh, this is Brenda.
Hello, Brenda.
Hello, Uncle Hugh.
How are you feeling?
I feel fine now. Can I have a drink?
Here, I'll get it. Well, night, Uncle.
Night, Robert.
She's upset.
Well, that makes two of you. Night. I'll get you one.
Thank you.
Well, good night.
Good night. I'm terribly sorry, but there doesn't seem to be a key to this door. I think I ought to...
Well, why don't you try putting the chair under the handle?
Oh, all right. Good night. I can't seem to fix this chair.
Would you like me to do it for you?
Would you?
With pleasure. Good morning.
Pretty sneaky of her creeping off like that in the middle of the night.
Well, it's understandable. She had a rough night, you know.
Yeah. Hugh, old man. Hugh.
No, I'm not going out tonight. You'll have to let your urges run wild somewhere else.
No, it's not that. You couldn't loan me 100 quid, could you?
No. What for?
Well, I wanted to buy some warm weather clothes. I've got an invitation.
Where to?
Well, this friend of mine has got a yacht, and he's cruising all around the Mediterranean.
You mean you might be leaving?
I'm afraid so. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna leave this blank. Just fill it in for whatever you want.
Oh, thank you. I'll pay you back, of course.
Anytime.
Oh, where's the best place to go?
Well, I always go to Spindle's in Knightsbridge.
Oh, is Pogo gonna be proud of me?
Who's Pogo?
He's the guy with the yacht. See ya.
Drummond? Hello, John. Where, the Pan-Arabian Oil Building? All right, I'll be there. Bye.
Hey, why don't you look where you're... Well, Excuse me, let me give you a hand.
I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, it's my fault. My fault.
Thank you.
Hey, is that yours or mine?
It's mine. Oh, no, it's not.
Hey, I got a great idea. My car's right here. Why don't we just lump everything in the back and go someplace where we can sort it out properly?
What a lovely idea.
My principal's proposal is a very simple one, gentlemen. Your company would like to acquire the oil rights in Agmata on a royalty basis.
That is right.
The new king, however, proposes to develop them himself, actually in competition with your interests in that area. My principal believes he can arrange for you to be granted the rights within 3 months, providing you pay him a fee of £1 million.
Miss Eckman?
Thank you. My principal estimates the main Agmata field will yield a minimum of 90,000, and I repeat, 90,000 barrels a day. The first year's profits will not be less than £12 million, with an expansion to adjacent fields. As I said before, gentlemen...
Is it as hard as that to get a concession in Agmata?
I would have said impossible. Every major company's after it, but the king is determined to work the fields himself.
Well, how's her boss think he's going to get him to change his mind?
Heaven knows. Short of bloodshed. Of course, if someone should assassinate the king...
What'd you say?
I said if someone should assassinate the king.
Assassinate the ruler, and the Agmata concession is yours. Assassinate the ruler and the Agmata concession. Eat the ruler and the Ag.
What are you raving about?
Sorry, John, I think I just solved a problem.
Mr. Weston? Miss Eckman, may I ask what guarantee we have that your principal...
Is that the Western on your board?
Sits on half a dozen boards. He's a very good man.
Well, he could soon be a very dead one. Tell me, how can I have a look at this Eckman character?
Well, I should think the best way is to look through the door.
As I've said before, gentlemen, the £1 million will only be payable if my principal is successful in getting you what you want. If he isn't, no fee. Thank you. That is all I have to say today.
When's the meeting break up?
Oh, any time now.
You get Weston in here?
Well, I can try.
It only remains for me to thank Miss Eckman for coming to us with this very interesting proposition, and to say that it will get all our attention, and we'll communicate with her when we have reached a decision.
Will you excuse me? Well, John, what's it all about?
Look, Weston, a little friendly advice. Stay clear of Eckman.
What?
If I were you, I'd choose my dinner companions rather more carefully. That is, unless you want to wind up with something more painful than indigestion.
What the devil's he talking about?
Taxi!
Oh, darling, it's me. You mustn't go to sleep, you know. We've so much to talk about and do. Oh, I like you, you know. And I would much rather be nice to you. But Eckman will be back soon. And she will be absolutely livid if you haven't talked. So be a good boy, please. Mm-hmm. Tell me all about Carloggio and your uncle. Hmm?
That is a very untidy job, Penelope. Very untidy. Has he talked yet?
He won't tell me anything.
Of course not. Now get dressed. We have to leave.
Oh, what a shame. Just as we were getting to know each other.
Get dressed, I said, Penelope. And I told you before not to wear my negligee.
Oh, I didn't think you'd mind.
I do mind.
Hey, look, I don't
Sorry.
know.
Now you have to hurry it up. We have one more job to do before we catch the plane. And that is mine, too.
Oh, sorry.
Penelope, one of these days, your light-fingered habits are going to get you into deep trouble. Come on now, quick.
I didn't know you went in for this kind of thing, Robert. Oh, don't struggle, you'll choke yourself. That's a nasty burn. You really ought to learn how to control your girlfriends, you know? That was my foot, you know. That's interesting. That's a time clock, you know. Beautifully made, too. Now, here, let's have this off you, huh? That's better.
I don't think I'll ever forgive you for that.
That's ingratitude for you, after I saved your life.
You didn't. I died back there at 5 seconds to 0.
You don't look too good. I'll drop you at the hospital and pick you up in half an hour.
Where are you going?
See a chap called Weston, where he gets himself killed. Mr. Weston, please. It's very
sorry,
urgent.
Mr. Weston's engaged. But I say that's very rude.
Eckman. Oh, stay there. Is this a way out? You better call the police. By the time I got downstairs, they disappeared, of course.
Well, they're pretty smooth operators, that's for sure. What happens now?
Well, bed for you. Then you better tell me how to get in touch with that friend of yours.
Which friend?
Oh, Banjo, or whatever you call him.
Pogo. What for?
Well, we can't have you gallivanting around the Mediterranean looking like that. You'll scare the girls to death.
Well, you can get in touch with him through the embassy.
Which embassy?
Ackman. Just say you have a message for King Fedra.
Pogo?
Well, that's what we called him at Princeton.
Tell me, where were you going to pick this yacht up?
A place called Castellamale.
That's where Wingard was killed. All right, my boy. Castellamale it is.
Would you enter, please?
You are fortunate, sir. Very, very, very fortunate.
We are very fortunate.
It was rented for 3 months, but the tenant had the slightly fatal accident. Most unfortunate for him, but most fortunate for you, because this desirable residence is now empty.
What about that desirable residence?
Ah, the Castello. Magnifico. It belonged to Mr. Peterson. Yes, Carl Peterson. A very rich gentleman with many beautiful things. And the ladies. Mamma mia. The ladies. Up there in the Castello are the most beautiful ladies I have ever seen. But on to business. You will see we are furnished in the grand style. Everything of the best and almost new. Now, who did such a thing? And why? No. You can't stay here. I will find something anywhere.
I like it here.
No,
I want to stay here.
You cercare
È molto buono.
Ah, sì?
Magnifico.
No,
Now you find somebody to bring the bags up and somebody to clean up, and don't worry, I'm eminently satisfied.
Charming. Charming. I'm glad we're eminently satisfied.
You recognize that?
Ooh, vividly. Penelope was here. What were they looking for?
Well, if you'd stolen a very valuable tape recording, when you played it there was a piece missing, you want to find that piece, wouldn't you?
Ah, ate the ruler in the act.
Right.
It's a grim-looking place, isn't it?
But interesting.
Well, you bet. All those beautiful girls?
No, but whoever lives up there has been watching us through a telescope ever since we got here.
On your feet, man. Salams are out of date.
Ma chi mi paga per questo, eh?
Ah, you remembered.
Well, welcome aboard. Mabruka.
Boy, this king business has really gone to your head. Where's the harem?
Oh, I didn't think there was a need for that.
You didn't think what?
Well, we managed all right without a harem in America, didn't we?
Yes, we did, Pogo. Oh, excuse me. Pogo, this is my Uncle Hugh Drummond. Hugh, Pogo.
How do you do, Mr. Drummond? Roberts told me a great deal about you. Your company insures our new airline, doesn't it?
That's right, sir.
We've struck oil, Mr. Drummond. A big field. And all the oil companies in the world are chasing after me for a deal. But they're not going to get it. Over my dead body.
Some people seem to be taking that last remark literally, sir.
You mean it, don't you, Mr. Drummond?
Yes, I do.
I suppose it's possible. We Middle Eastern monarchs seem to have a pretty precarious existence.
No point in shortening the odds there.
No, there isn't. Are you talking generally or in particular?
In particular.
I see. When and where?
I don't know that.
Or how?
That I don't know either. But if past experience is anything to go by, it'll be a well-contrived accident.
Good afternoon, Mr. Drummond.
Yes?
Mr. Carl Peterson would be honored if you'd have dinner with him at the castle this evening. 7:30?
Tell Mr. Peterson I'd be delighted.
What about Pogo's party?
Well, I'll have to give it a miss. But you go, and stick close to him, huh?
With his traveling companions, that'll be a pleasure.
You're Robert Drummond, aren't you?
I am.
We're friends of Pogo's. He's giving a party. He sent us both to fetch you.
Did he now? Hey, you, I'm going to the party.
Aren't you coming?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, please.
No, I get my clothes wet.
Let's go. Welcome, Mr. Drummond.
Domo arigato. Kono tokorori no hono katani o aidekati koedes.
どうぞこちらへ。Mr. Drummond is here. 日本語がとてもお上手ですわ。
Hello, Drummond. I thought you'd never get here.
I would have been here sooner, but I stayed in London for your cremation.
I'll return the compliment. I'll make a point of going to yours. Mitsuko says that you speak very good Japanese. You're a man of wide accomplishments, Drummond.
And so are you, it seems, Weston. Peterson. Which is it?
Peterson? Carl Peterson.
Weston's dead. Long live Peterson. By the way, who is dead? That little man who worked for Wingard, Carloggio?
Mm-hmm. Your health, Drummond. It had occurred to me that I might not be able to persuade you up here. And then I reasoned that your curiosity would probably get the better of your judgment.
Well, you were right.
I usually am.
Doesn't it worry you that I might whip out a gun and blow your block off?
No. In the first place, there's too much you want to know. And in the second, you don't have a gun. There's a metal detector just inside the front door, which would have sounded an alarm if you'd been armed. And anyway, our sort don't carry guns. We use this to get what we want.
And I assume you have got what you want.
It is rather charming, isn't it?
Oh, so cozy.
You must allow me to show you the rest of it. You will stay for the weekend, of course.
No.
I haven't brought my pajamas.
My dear fellow, everything in this house is yours for the asking. Isn't it, Anna? Yours for the asking, Drummond.
Well, thanks a lot, but I prefer to row my own.
This is what I like to call my operations room. It's the nerve center of my organization. I have others, of course, but this is the one I choose to use at present.
Mr. Peterson,
Yes, Magda.
the American stock has fallen 2 points. Should we start buying soon?
No, it'll drop another 10 tonight. The president of the company is due to commit suicide about now. There's no better way of devaluing stock than to have the president of the company blow his brains out.
Or crash his private aircraft.
Ah, Keller. Phoenician wanted an oil concession. I got it for them, that's all. Would you like to lead the way? Beauty and the Beast, what? You've met Grace, of course. She's one of our new girls. There are certain things they have to learn before I send them out to work. Chang there teaches them self-defense. Chang, come and shake hands with Mr. Drummond.
Sorry if I upset the hired hand. Even bad help is hard to come by these days.
Dinner in half an hour, Chang. You'll join us, my dear. We must arrange a proper match between you and Chang someday. He's a black belt, you know.
Well, you better tell him to use it to keep his pants up with, then.
Interestingly lethal collection. Like the young women you seem to have around here.
My operations cover a wide sphere. In Japan, I use Mitsuko. Tanya and Remy are in Brazil just now. Gerda's in Germany. And Anna here looks after India. It really becomes quite difficult to keep track of them all sometimes.
But you'll manage.
I can't tell you what a pleasure it is to have someone to talk to again. Someone outside my own circle, that is. Your friend Wingard was the last. Capital chess player. Very intelligent man.
Not intelligent enough, though.
On the contrary, like yourself, too intelligent. He became inquisitive.
Irritating.
Well, it was a nuisance, you know. But then it brought you here, so it has its compensations. Oh, my dears. Mr. Drummond, Miss Eckman.
How do you do?
And our little Penelope.
Hello.
Our little Penelope has already made contact with my nephew.
Such a handsome young man.
Yes, you made quite an impression on him, too.
Really?
You see, Drummond, in big business, huge sums of money depend on the ability of one man. Competitors fight in every way they know to bring that man down. They employ complicated and expensive methods. Stock deals, market rigging, price cutting. It never entered anyone's head that there was a far simpler way of getting what one wanted.
Until you came along.
My method is simplicity itself. If a man stands in your way, dispose of that man.
And how do you propose to dispose of King Vedra?
An accident, of course. Shipboard explosion, all hands lost at sea, splendid obituaries in the Times. And I shall be £1 million the richer. Eckman?
Yes, Carl. Now, Mr. Drummond, we must make sure that nobody expects you home this evening. Magda.
Yes, Miss Eckman?
Mr. Drummond would like to speak to his nephew aboard the Royal Yacht.
Yes, Miss Eckman.
Make the call as simple as possible. We can cut it off from here.
Mr. Robert Drummond is waiting.
Hello, Robert.
Hi.
Enjoying yourself?
Oh, yeah, swinging. Where are you speaking from?
I'm up at the castle. I've been invited to spend the weekend.
Oh? Is everything all right then?
Oh, fine.
Well, I think Pogo will probably be upset. He took quite a shine to you.
Well, people sometimes do. Take care of yourself.
Hello? Hugh?
Chang, offer Mr. Drummond a cigar.
Oh, let me.
Corona, Corona. No, I don't think I will. My friends tell me they're not very good for your health.
I do like a man who can retain his sense of humor.
It is rather comical, isn't it?
What is it?
I mean, the whole thing. The girls, the castle, Fu Manchu over there. Even you, I suppose.
My dears, Mr. Drummond is trying to provoke me.
He can provoke me. Anytime.
You always did have the morals of an alley cat, Penelope.
Just because I like mine.
No, dear. You like anything, just as long as it isn't yours.
I like what
What exactly is it that you find so amusing?
Well, the whole thing's so theatrical, isn't it? I mean, I grant the girls have got some conceivable purpose, but what about old Fatso over there? What's he for?
I advise you to be careful, Drummond. Chang's English is very good.
Well, it's more like to say about his buttling. He slops coffee in a saucer. He's ugly as sin. And his breath smells like the bottom of a parrot cage.
No, Chang! I don't know what you hope to achieve by this, Drummond, but I advise you to stop it.
No, Carl, dear. Let him go on. It should be rather amusing.
And what about that ridiculous sword thing? What's that for? Picking those rotting teeth with?
Round one to you. The next is mine, I think.
If they start letting fly with those things, we'll all end up spattered over the furniture, Peterson.
Now, you don't honestly think that you can fight your way out of here armed with just that?
I can make an impressive dent in your skull trying.
I don't advise it.
Always ready to take advice.
A sensible decision. And now, before tempers get frayed, I think we all should be thinking of bed.
I know someone who already is.
Miss Eckman will see you to your room.
Good night, Carl.
Next time you're in London, allow me to recommend you to a good dentist, huh? Bit warm for you, is it? Shall I open the window?
Oh, I wouldn't do that. It's electrified.
Really? Good heavens. You're absolutely right. It's most kind of you to have mentioned it, Miss Eckman.
Well, I didn't want you to get killed. At least, not yet.
You're saving me for some wild little torture of your own, huh?
Not torture. I'm just rather soft-hearted. And I want you to die happy. Huh? Do you mind?
No, not at all. The condemned man's going to have a hearty breakfast, is he?
Well, I doubt very much whether you'll be with us by breakfast. But, could you pour me a glass of champagne, please?
All right.
Thank you.
That nasty boyfriend of yours has got expensive tastes.
Why not? He's not short of other people's money. And besides, this nasty boyfriend of mine likes only the best. Don't you? Do you, find me attractive? Do you like my body?
Well, it's not bad. A little bit muscular, perhaps, but then you've got to expect that with the violent sort of exercise you take.
To your health.
Well, I don't know if that's quite the appropriate toast under the circumstances. Unless... Miss Eckman.
Yes?
Come and sit on the bed, and let's have a friendly chat. Can you help me to get out of here?
But I couldn't possibly. Carl would kill me.
What if I was here to protect you? Think of the wonderful times we could have together, Miss Eckman. Darling. By the way, what is your first name?
Irma.
That's an absolutely super name.
And would you really take care of me?
Day and night, and especially at night. After all, you'd have saved my life.
Can you promise that everything will work out all right?
Well, we can but try. Do you think we can do it?
I'll tell you that later. Now, don't talk anymore and kiss me.
You know, this is ridiculous.
What are you talking about?
Well, with you, I'd never know whether I was going to fall from a high building or be beaten up by 6 or 7 thugs or have my head blown off by a corona.
You don't trust me, huh?
Sweetheart, I trust you. About as much as a bad-tempered scorpion. So you better run and tell your boyfriend that though I enjoyed his dinner, I really couldn't face the dessert.
You are unnatural.
Hey, you forgot your pants.
Carl,
Hello, dear. Didn't he succumb?
I want to kill him, Carl, please.
So you shall, dear, when I say so.
This man is utterly and completely...
Hello. Anything good on the telly? You've got to admit, he's a dish.
This is my lighter.
Is it?
Carl, I'm sick and tired of having her pick up everything that takes her fancy. Now, would you please tell this little...
Now, just look at that.
I've got to talk to you. Please, you must listen to me.
All right.
I can't take any more of this.
Oh, you should have thought of that before you came here.
I didn't volunteer. My father was a chemist. Peterson tricked him, used him in a dope deal.
And if you hadn't come here, Peterson would have had him sent to prison, is that it?
Not anymore.
Why?
My father died 2 weeks ago. He killed himself.
Can you phone out of here to my nephew?
No, only Eckman and Peterson can use the phone.
Better leave it with me. And you better get out of here before they miss you.
Our problem has always been to get close enough to the king so that the bomb we use is 100% effective. But with this new plastic explosive, a few ounces of which could blow up this whole building, and with grace, we have the solution. I don't like changing plans, but this... Meet me in the laboratory in half an hour. This needs a woman's touch.
All right.
Me too.
You make sure that Mr. Drummond gets a good night's sleep.
The treatment.
The treatment.
Poor Hugh.
Good morning, Drummond. Have a good night?
It was a knockout.
I debated whether I should allow you to awake at all. But like all artists, I work better when there's someone to appreciate what I'm doing.
May I?
Of course. Your nephew seems to be enjoying himself.
He has a great capacity for self-indulgence. Unlike you, he'll grow out of it.
I doubt if he'll have the time. Now, how about a game of chess while we're waiting?
What are we waiting for?
12 o'clock. That's when, for the want of a better expression, the balloon goes up. One for me, one for you. I'll set the board. Black and white to opening positions. The age of computers, Drummond. Congratulations. Courtesy of a shipping company that failed when its chairman died.
Lost at sea, no doubt.
Precisely. Now, if you'd like to take white and open the game, just tell the computer the move you want to make, and it will do the rest.
King's pawn to king 4.
King's pawn gambit, orthodox reply. King's pawn to king 4.
King's knight to king's bishop 3.
Where are your two little charmers this morning?
In the village. Queen's knight to queen's bishop 3.
Queen's knight to queen's bishop 3.
Grace is with them. She has the place of honor in this morning's business. That surprises you after last night's cozy little scene in the bathroom? If it's any consolation to you, she meant what she said. She's taking part in today's events without her knowledge. King's knight to king's bishop 3.
Doesn't it worry you that she might object when she finds out?
When she finds out, it'll be too late. She won't be there anymore. Neither will King Phaedra, nor the yacht, nor, I'm sorry to say, your beloved nephew. Just a great big hole in the water.
I gather that Grace is carrying the bomb, then.
My dear Drummond, Grace is the bomb.
I've always wanted a yacht like that. Seems a pity to blow it up, doesn't it?
If we don't get moving soon, it won't people on us.
That's right. Now, Grace, you're a very lucky girl, you know. Mr. Peterson doesn't usually give anyone a second chance, so try to earn it. Penelope and I are going to arrange about the explosives, and you stay here and watch the yacht, all right? That's mine. I meant what I said, darling, so don't get any ideas about taking a walk, huh? Is that clear? All right, come on.
How can you be sure she will run?
She'll run just as soon as she thinks we're far enough away. Don't you worry.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I'm sorry, miss. You cannot go aboard.
I must.
I'm sorry, but...
I've got to see King Phaedra or Robert Drummond.
It's impossible.
Stutter. Friend of yours?
Well, not yet, but I'm sure we can work out something.
I've got to speak to you both. It's about your uncle.
Hello? Everybody safely aboard.
Drummond, come here a minute, will you? The fuse has been successfully lit.
Interesting to speculate just where on her person you could possibly have hidden the bomb.
Now, isn't it just? Your move, I think.
Sounds a bit far-fetched to me.
Of course it's true, every word of it. Eckman and Penelope are arranging about the bomb right now.
You've no idea what sort of a bomb.
They wouldn't tell me.
Let's assume for a moment what she says is true. The question is, what do we do?
Get the hell out of here before they come back.
Right. Captain!
See you around, I hope.
Hey! Where are you going?
Well, as long as we're believing her, I'd better get up to the castle and lend a hand.
He strikes me as being extremely capable.
Helpless as a babe without me around.
Parayala!
They'll keep you from being lonely.
Well, what about you?
You must be joking.
Tell me, how are you planning to dispose of me?
Oh, an underwater swim. Eckman, Penelope, and you. The only trouble is that you've forgotten to check your air tanks. King's Bishop pawn to King's Bishop 3. Come on, Drummond. It's your move. I said it was your move.
Then I better make it.
Standard gambit. Eliminate your opponent's knight. Your move, Peterson.
Black Queen's knight is taken.
Queen's bishop to Queen 2. White King's bishop's pawn to King's bishop 3. That's 6, Peterson. You only get 7 with a Beretta. Black King's bishop's pawn to King's bishop 4. Black Queen's pawn to Queen 6. Black Queen to King 4. White Castle to King 4. White Bishop to King 4. Black King to King 4. Checkmate.
Is this a
private party, or can anyone join in?
Be my guest.
What shall I do with her?
Nasty little girl. Down the black hole. Give me a hand with this, Bishop.
That's heavy.
Well, that ought to keep the little darlings quiet for a while.
Well, I'm glad to see that Grace and the King are hitting it off.
It must be her explosive personality.
What's the time?
5 to 12.
We've got 5 minutes. Get going. Cover them.
What's all this about, Mr. Drummond?
This girl is due to blow up in about 2 minutes.
So where is it?
I don't know. Honestly.
I do. Lover.
You won't get anything out of her. Here, catch this. Give me the other one. No time for modesty.
The women, they've got away.
We'll worry about them later. Sorry about this. Hope you can swim.
1, 2, 3, and up she goes.
And up she goes.
Incidentally, where was it?
In her chignon. Chignon? Well, you know, her false hairpiece up there. Clever, wasn't it?
It couldn't be. It was nicer than mine, so he changed them over.
Where's it now? I'm wearing it.
You what?
That's what comes of letting success go to your head.
Help! Help! Help!
I'll go.
No, I'll go.
Help!
Whispers, oh, such pretty lies. Don't believe her, for when you look into her eyes, love just is.